Hi guys, today we're going to build a website. Literally from start now, we're going to sign up. Let's put in our email address. And a password. And it's going to ask for us to put it in twice as verification, so we can copy and paste, put in the same password, and sign up. Now we're going to go through this process to show you how easy it is to build a website in 10 minutes and to just get a look and feel for the Wix editor. Just to see how nice and fun actually the drag and drop functions are. So before we start, let's try to see what industry we're in. You don't have to give this information. You can just click continue with all templates. And here we go. As you can see immediately on the template page are awesome templates. City Bakery, nail salon, the gym. The choice is just amazing. And you have categories over here on the left, huge amount of categories, business services, music. For today's purpose, we're going to pretend I'm a wildlife photographer and I'm going to create a photography website. So I click on photography. Again, great templates, all various kinds. And let's start with the one at the top. Let's click edit. And here comes the editor. Before we continue, we're just going to save and name our document, and let's call it create. Save now. As you can see, the work has been saved, and the site is not live yet until we choose to publish it. So we click OK. Very intuitive. Here's the template, and let's make it our own. Let's start at the top. Let's change the name. As we click on there, it says text. It gives us the box. I'm going to stretch it, and I'm going to click to edit the text. And I'm going to change it to photography. And I'm going to do the same with here, stretching the box, edit the text. And there we go. Now I can drag it to the right. Now with my arrows, I'm moving it down and to the right. You can use your mouse, you can use the arrows. But really, it's a lot of flexibility. And let's change this text over here to something nice as well. Let's stretch it. There we go. Now, before we continue, I don't love the color scheme. Let's start mixing it up. Let's start at the top. And let's change the color to this blue. As you can see, we can change here. It's yellow. Now, when I click here, this box that opens, you can see it says show on all pages, and it's ticked because you can choose to show this on all the pages if you have a heading throughout, site-wide, or on each individual page. The flexibility is great. Let's change this text to this color, and the line, change the style. As opposed to edit, it's change style when you're dealing with elements like this. And border, it's currently black. We're going to change it to this color, and we press OK and OK, and that locks it in. Let's change the menu, change style again, edit style. We got a lot of options here at the menu. Background, let's make it blue. Drop down, we're going to keep blue. Mouse over, let's change to yellow. Background selected, yellow. Border, you can do the yellow. Separator, yellow. As you can see, it's changing all over there. Text, white all round, selected white. Let's keep it all there. OK, locks it in OK. And here we go. Now, I'm not going to every single element as we build the site. Some things I will leave out. I'm giving more of an overview of how quickly you can get a site live, and just how, you can see you can obviously go much deeper into all the options. Let's go to the bottom. For example, let's pretend I wrote this lovely text, which will change the colors to this blue. And this is my quote of this brilliant text. See how intuitive Wix is. You're building outside the grid lines. We suggest staying inside the grid lines so your site will appear properly on mobile. Because they are mobile friendly. And as you can see, our text isn't outside the grid lines, but the actual element is. So it's just giving us a warning, which is very intuitive. But we're okay. We're still visible within the grid lines. And let's change this footer, change style. Again, back, there we go. Background center, okay. And here we go, we have our home page, but let's put in my image. So we click on the images and it's an image. And we go change image. Now usually we could upload images over here from your computer, but let's pretend that I have already. And these are my brilliant wildlife images, but these are free from Wix. Wix give you a range of images, architecture, you can see all the topics, but let's go to animals for now. And let's put frog over there. And let's go change image. Let's go back to my wildlife. And we'll put in a chameleon. Now, the great thing on the image is also very seamless. If you click settings, is you have the option to put in title, which when the user's mouse is over the image, this is what will show. And the alt text, I'm going to just put the same. Just, I'm not going to do it on every image, just to show you. And you can link to web address, to a page within the site, email document. It's great. You really have total control. So here we have our home page. Now let's go and add in, we got about, let's go to fashion. Now let's click on here, this is a grid gallery, and let's put our images in, organize images. Hi, start by adding your own images, very user friendly. We click OK, add our images. Again, I would have had them uploaded, but we're going to add them in here. And let's start adding all my wildlife that I've taken. I'll start selecting all of them. Bulldog can classify for now, and dog spa, and we add the images. And as you can see, if I click on them, you have, again, you can add your title, description, you can add a link again to web address, page, document, and here's our grid gallery. What's nice, we can change certain features. In settings, we can have rows. As you can see, they drop below here. So we will add more rows. Do we still have more rows to add? Yes, we have one there, or we can bring it up. And let's just keep it over there. So we really have options to change almost everything. Let's put that edit text, let's put it into one of our color combinations that we're using. And there we go. So now we go to pages, and we don't need some of these. This beauty page, we only have one page with our animals. We don't have any more photography, neither travel. Let's delete. Let's delete. And as you can see, the menu, it says home, about, fashion. We've got contact, which is nestled under a drop-down menu, but I want it as part of the main menu. So I just drag it, easy as that, it becomes part of the menu. And I'm not going to go into every page, but let's just do this one, because I want to change the name to wildlife, and page address wildlife. And as you can see, it changes on the menu here. And you can hide from the menu, set as home page, protect the page with password. And here are the SEO settings. So nice and simple to add. And this adds it into all the coding. You don't need to know any of this page description. Obviously, keywords these days is useless. You add your page description, you click done. And you can do the same for all of them. Obviously, they all have the all these various things. So let's go to the contact. Let's just change that quickly. Let's put in our own image. Let's change the image over here. Let's go to brilliant photography. Let's put a bulldog in. There we go. And now we got the form. Now the form, we can change the style too. Various styles. We got that. We got this. I quite like that. I'm going to leave it as that, and let's click. We can do the background to this color. We can do the field text to this color. Okay. And there's the change style. Send button is now, there we go. Let's change this. This is our details. And there we go. And now we have our contact. And about, last but not least, let's put our own image in there. Change image. We're going to pretend that we uploaded it, but I'm going to go to people and let's find a person. There we go. There I am. Here's my wonderful description about what I do and all my images. And there we go. And we basically got our site very basically put there. Now, let's go to, I want to show you one more thing in contact. Settings, you can add your email, BCC, very nice. Let's save. And I'll tell you, changes will not be made until live, until you publish button. We go OK, and let's publish. Allow search engines to find my site. We can choose to have that on or off. Display optimized mobile web view of your website. We can go see it. And it gives you some more information on the mobile. And we publish. And what do we have here? We have our URL. Now granted, it's not that pretty if you were a business. It's part of Wix.com, but it's free. It's live on the internet. And you also have Wix advertisements. But you have a website. With your social, we didn't even go there, very easy to slot in all your social to go to your relevant G+, Facebook, Twitter. You can add YouTube, Vimeo, etc., etc. And here we have our, there we go. Again, we have options right now set. If you click, it enlarges it. You can let it go. You can take it to that link, or you can enlarge like we have now. The options are varied. Contact. There we go, template to website, I believe in roughly 10 minutes. I am going to be doing more videos, going deeper into all the various elements and tools and SEO, etc., etc. But I hope you enjoyed our first video. Yeah, I look forward to doing more. Cheers.